You ever seen anyone take a cell phone and make an incredibly high quality video from it, a video that converts and maybe even hooked your attention? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that happen with these two pieces of equipment. Doesn't matter whether you're an iPhone or an Android, this video will turn this into a studio anywhere you go. Now, I'm Don Pikula, founder of Golden Goose Studios, and usually we're doing home office setups on laptops and PCs for online streaming presentations and conversions and video. But today I thought, well, why not show you exactly how to take your phone and turn it into a high quality camera? And again, on a Mac or on a PC, or I'm sorry, I'm used to Mac or PC, on an iPhone or an Android, it won't matter. These two pieces will absolutely work. Before I get into these two pieces that'll make the difference though, I want to show you on your phone, once you're in camera mode, the problem most of us have is we want to see ourselves in the preview frame. So we hold the phone out like this and we're talking to it, and problem, this camera here, this is not a very good camera. The quality on this camera is not great. This camera is much, much better. Problem is, if I'm holding this out to me, I can't see what's being seen. So I'm usually out of frame, or I'm not really getting the shot I want. I can't monitor it. If I can pay someone to come out and hold the camera for me, okay, fine. But even then, it doesn't have that off the cuff, doesn't have that credibility, that authenticity of you just holding the phone out and getting those quick videos whenever you need them. In fact, worse, maybe the inspiration comes and goes so quickly by the time you get someone to hold the camera, you lost it. So to make this happen, first thing I want you to do, I'm going to show you on the camera here. And I've done a video on this before, but whether you're on an iPhone or an Android, it won't matter. It's very similar. You see, once I'm in video here, it says 30 and then it says HD. First thing I want you to do, I want you to touch on HD, and that'll change your iPhone to 4K. Now you got a 4K camera with you, and as long as you're not using this lens, you're using this lens, you got a really, really good shot. But again, now what do we do? Because now I can't see the frame. If I'm holding this towards me, I can't see what's actually going on. Let me solve that for you. And this is ingenious, by the way. Both of these recommendations actually came from my mentor, Joel Bauer. And, you know, we're constantly talking back and forth on not just gadgets and tools, but things that actually make our lives easier when it comes to connecting with our audiences, connecting with cold audiences, building and scaling. This blew my mind how simple it was. Let me show you this, by the way. When I open this up, you're going to be amazed. This right here, this case, is holding a simple mirror. Oh, you see the Inslink right there. It's holding a mirror. So watch this. You simply take this clip and you gently, hopefully you got a good case on your phone. I don't put this right on the phone, but it's got a little pad to protect it too, so you'll be okay. You put it right next to your camera. And now, whatever you think you're going to see, that's you, by the way, that's the camera. Now, whatever the camera's looking at and panning to, and I'll show you this in actual practicality use in a second, whatever the camera sees in the frame is you get to preview. How simple is that? Just a simple mirror. And what you're thinking, okay, Don, ingenious. No, I never would have thought of that. That is brilliant. In this case, comes with a little cleaning cloth, wipe it up. I like to keep this also for the back of your camera. There's nothing worse than pulling this thing out of your pocket and trying to shoot a video. Give your camera a quick little wipe down and you'll be good to go. So this, I'll put the link in the description here. The link for this right off of Amazon is, was it $10? Okay, $11, $10.44 for this. Comes with the case. Incredible find. Totally allows you to use the best camera on your phone and see exactly what you're capturing and filming. I'll give you a demo of that now. All right, so this is the quality of the video that I'm making utilizing the mirror. And the great thing about this is regardless of where I go, regardless of where I move, I know exactly what I'm looking at, exactly where I'm pointing at. There's never a question whether I'm too low in the frame, too high in the frame. Everything's where I need it to be. Just an example. Yeah, now, if you want to add the audio component to it, that's really where this comes in now. This is the Hollyland, and inside this box that plugs into USB and everything charges in here. So once you have this, it's all self-contained. What you'll find in here is a 2-microphone system. And I've given you the link, but usually I use Amazon. But this time I'm giving you the link to B&H. And the reason is this exact system, the exact one I bought, $199. And if you want just one transmitter, it's only $127. But if you're going to get two. So just in case you ever interview someone or talk to someone, you each have one. I'll show you that in a second. It was about $50 less. I know it says temporarily out of stock now, but I just bought this week. This will come back in. It was about $50 less than the one I found on Amazon. So I usually give you Amazon links because you can return stuff within 30 days. You can try it. It's easy to get pretty much anywhere in the world. You can log into your country's Amazon. You're good to go. But when I see a significant difference like this, like $50 on a $200 item, I'm also conscious of the spend. But let me show you this item in detail here. In the middle, you have the receiver. And the receiver also will connect to these two microphones. So if I pull out one microphone right now, and I just give it a pause, these will connect. See, now it's connected. So this receiver is looking for this microphone. This is the microphone. This is what you'll clip on your shirt. It's what you'll clip maybe on your lapel. This is what you'll carry around with you. This piece is going to get connected to your phone or computer. Let me show you how that's going to work here. So the case that it comes with gives you the ability to connect via the old style Apple's phones. I know the new Apple's, everything now is pretty much in USB-C world, but it comes with USB-C. So there's a USB-C connector to go from the receiver. You just simply plug it in and it's going to go to either a camera, a computer, or in this case, your Android phone. And then the other one also comes with the old Apple style to plug right into your phone here. This side is still USB-C. That'll still plug into the receiver just like that. Now, what I want to show you is how I put this together and give you the video plus the sound quality so you can actually hear it versus just a normal phone. So I'll shoot two quick videos here. One is just the phone by itself. I will use the magnifying glass on that. The other one but it's going to be just the phone audio. Then I'll do one with the Hollyland so you can experience the difference. Now this is the video with just my iPhone. There's nothing special here in terms of the audio, and you'll notice it's actually not bad. It's actually pretty decent audio, but I'm also in close proximity. See, part of what happens if I set this down just for a second and I back away, now you might have some trouble with the audio quality. Now it might not be as great. And I know that's out of arm's reach, but when you have something where you're demonstrating, or maybe it's on a tripod, or even if someone else is filming, the further you get away, you just lose that quality. So when I bring this back now, I'll plug in the Hollyland. I'll show you exactly what that sounds like. So this is the video now with the Hollyland. You'll see it just pinned with a magnet to my shirt. It has a clip, can go on a lapel, and you may not notice a great difference from this distance. This is actually pretty close distance, just about arm's reach. But let me set the phone down again and show you now why this may still be something you want to do when you move back. So from here you can still sense that I have pretty decent audio quality. It didn't really deteriorate like it did on the cell phone alone. And even as I back up totally out of frame, I'm on the other side of the office now. This is probably a good 10 feet more away from the phone, and I didn't have to raise my voice, can still be heard. I'll step back into frame, and that's why you may want to look at this. Again, if I brought another one out, I could have two of these and have capture both sides of the conversation into one. All right, so let me show you the full setup of the Hollyland and the mirror attached to my phone. Now this Hollyland, this receiver, first off, this is the transmitter. This is the actual microphone with the little puffball head on it. Now this, all that I do, this little clip, it comes and it plugs into your phone, but it's just loose. Now, when I'm using like a stand or something like that, I can clip this right onto the stand. But if I'm really just working out of pocket, when I take the mirror, and I just clip the mirror on, the mirror just clips on right, make sure you don't block your camera, and then check it to make sure you're not blocking your camera. Once I have this clipped on here, I'll take this Hollyland that's plugged in, and I will grab it's got a little clip right here. See that clip? I just put it right onto there, and I can even put that out of the way, just like that. Now my Hollyland, safe and secure on my mirror clip. I don't need to have any kind of rig, anything that I'm walking around with. This is all from something I can keep in my pocket. I can keep it in a small purse or briefcase, all set to go anywhere you are. This is the exact setup, all in one hand. Now, there are ways you can get stabilization, and there are tech tips and techniques that I use when I use a tripod to do this, but I wanted to show you how to do it without carrying anything extra. You're not carrying anything. besides exactly what you're seeing here. And let me show you exactly how these fit together. When I'm done, the Hollyland comes off. It gets unplugged, just like that. It goes right into its case to go to sleep and charge. Then I'm going to take the little piece of magnet off from behind here. This little magnet just connects right on there. So you can use the clip that comes with this or the magnet. I take the little piece off. This goes right into its case. Boom. That's done. Like, the Hollyland is done. It's all set. The mirror, I put it back into its little travel case. And in this spot, because this case is perfect, I also throw the little puff ball, and I'll take the cord, whichever one works. You can throw, yes, the iPhone to USB-C, and you can throw the USB-C to USB-C, all in this case. Zip it up, and this is all you need to carry. This is it. Phone. This has the cords and the mirror, and this is your Hollyland. You're set to go. Now, there was a reason I told you, if you get the one with 2 transmitters, because watch how easy this is. When I pull out the second transmitter and I just set it down, once it connects to the receiver, boom, now you got 2 microphones. Look at that. You got 2 microphones automatically connected. So if one is on you and the other is on someone you're interviewing or your guest, it will be automatically received and mixed into this receiver and sent then to your phone or computer, whatever you're using to actually do the recording. You can even probably connect it to a high-end camera if you have the TRS connections here as well. Now, one more point I wanted to make is when you're outside, when it's windy, this is an absolute lifesaver. This little puff ball comes with it. It is not extra. And it's simply, you take the microphone side and you simply connect it right on top of the Hollyland. This will knock out all your wind noise. This will make sure that whatever environment you're filming in, you have direct connection, clear audio, removing background, removing wind, removing static, removing hissing, removing what I call audio snow sometimes, down to crystal clear vision. Check this out. Make sure I'll put the links below in the description. And if this is something that you want videos like this, other content outside of your home studio, outside of the office, I'll put that in the comments if you're looking for more or have a question on making this happen for you.